Howdy chaps and welcome back. You might notice that I am feeling better. That's because I've been sick for like 3 effing weeks. This has been a ridiculous sickness. Whatever the hell I got, it wiped me out pretty damn good, and apparently it's going around quite a bit at the moment. But anyway, I'll give you an update of what's been going on. Right, so the EJ is looking pretty good. It's had... I'm still starting to get out of the sickness, whatever the hell it is. But anyway, so I've been doing this in my spare time. Right now it's like after 5 o'clock, so I've been doing a bit more. So the EJ has come in, it's been stripped. It's looking pretty good, really. I've spent, in between dying, I've been doing some bodywork on this quarter panel and it's starting to look good. That's probably, I think that's the second prime it's had, and it's going to get one more after that, and possibly a fourth after that. I've just been going over the whole car again. So basically I stopped any bodywork I was doing this about 2.5 years ago, or 2 years ago, about when the tank turned up. I don't know what the coincidence there was. So everything just ground to a halt when that green thing turned up. Now, it's been 2 years, it's spent a bit of time in the weather. So basically I've had to bare metal the whole car again. Well, mainly the rear. The front was not too bad, that was all painted, so that's not bad, and the middle sort of was protected, so it's really been the rear quarters and the whole back of the car that I've had to bare metal again, and just catch up on some bodywork that I'd roughed out but not quite got right. That's looking for a couple of days. Probably not, but anyway. So this one, that quarter panel was a mess. So if you go back to the old EJ videos, you'll know how bad that quarter panel was. But this one was pretty well immaculate. So that's just bare metaled, etch primed. So I've got to do some filler where that beaver panel joins in there. There's a couple little dents. For some reason there's a horizontal dent right here. I've done the dents across the top here, roughed out, re-ground out any pitting that had started to form after 2 years across there. Got to sort out the door jambs. Still got to bog up that dog leg. The door jambs themselves are pretty bright. They just need to be cleaned again and make sure I don't get anything on the dashboard. The roof I've half sanded, as in like 10 minutes ago. So that's 2 years of just fallout and crap and stuff that's just landed in it, and that's Epitech after 2 years, and then, you know, a light sand and it's all good. So all of this is done. There was some dents here, it's all sorted. There was dents here. These are pinholes in the filler because there is actually a weld that runs right through there, and then there's a section in through here, and yeah, this whole quarter panel is a real mess, but it looks pretty good now. But geez, it's taken, and doing these shapes, because that's a big reverse curve through there, and then it sort of and then it goes around there and then it goes across and then down, but then it swoops down like that way as well, so it's not actually flat. So this thing has got some wicked curves in it. The roof, I suspect it might have had a pair of roof racks at some point, because there seems to be dents here and here and nowhere else, except there and there. But all in all, I mean, I've got to get onto the bonnet. The doors have all been stripped. They're all looking lovely. My guards, I drilled the holes for the special badges. The front nose panel is literally perfect. I primed the top of this and I'm rubbing it back down again. That needs to be sanded and primed. Should probably put some etch on that before it goes rusty. Never leave spots in bare metal, and actually I can already tell they've gone a little bit rusty, so I have to sand those. There was no filler in this whole nose cone, so I was pretty happy with that. The guards, aside from accidentally drilling the special badges in the wrong spot, I then had to re-drill them and then weld them up and then do a little bit of filler on this guard, so whoops. Got that one right, got that one wrong, but I drilled that when I was really not feeling well, and I should not have been doing it, so Lesson learned, if you don't feel good, don't touch it. Don't touch it. So the yard up at Nurupta has been auctioning off some of the stuff. So I have been buying up some bits and pieces. Scored a few hubcaps. I still do not have 4 perfect ones. I cannot believe I've got 18 and there's not 4 immaculate ones. And I realised that a while back I had actually accidentally sold off the headlight rings that I had. I have the painted bezels, but the actual die-cast chrome that sits on the front, I actually managed to give those, or sell those, or give those away accidentally, so I had to buy some more. Got a sun visor. It's a mesh one, looking pretty good. There's my boot lid, looking lovely. A couple of dents, it's perfect. I need to chase down some taillight chrome because they're worse than I expected. There's me fuel cap. I did also manage to score some owner's manuals and an original accessories guide. Whoops, let me flip this over because I think it's cool. In immaculate condition. Keep that there. Just a few spares. There's more under there. But I'm not going to part with any spares until I have completed this damn car, because it's just a couple of windows. Just because it's really starting to bother me. That sun visor, I thought it was EJEH. It doesn't fit. So it might be HR. Don't know. Doesn't seem to fit. The other one fits perfectly. This one, not so much. I need to chase down a good rear bumper bar, if anybody knows. That's proving to be quite a hard bugger to sort. But yes, I was going to do some videos on doing the bodywork of this, but I still cannot find my attachment to hold my phone, so I'm still holding everything by my hand. But yeah, I just thought I'd give you an update on the EJ. It is progressing. It's actually making some really good progress. And I'm getting my good friend Bailey, who runs Southside Paintworks. He is actually going to put the paint on for me, because, well, I could paint it in here, but he has a proper spray booth and he's a proper painter. I am but a panel beater, but I can paint, but I choose not to, and I don't like telling people that I can. But I want this car to be really nice, so it's getting to be completely bodyworked, all perfect in primer, rubbed down, and then I'll roll it around to him. He's only about a K away, and he's going to put the pink on and the white on the body shell, and then we'll do the panels, and then I'll drip feed them to him over time. So, and we're talking, this thing is going to be pretty damn nice when it gets to him. And I've had all my doors fitted, all my gaps are nice, so I'm at that stage where now I can just smash it out. Well, apparently my phone ran out of storage space, so like I was saying, I have test fitted my panels. They fit really nice. The only thing I've got to do on this side is the bolt holes for the bottom of the guard actually have been stripped out. So I've either got to tap them for a bigger bolt or put in new ones, but that's about it for this side. And then it's literally, now this side should be the easier side because there's nothing wrong with this side, there's no rust. I've got to do a bit of bog work there, and then a bit of bog work, prime block, and then obviously across the front there, and then that's pretty much it. And probably before it goes to paint, I need to make a parcel shelf cover. I don't have an original one. I can't find an original one. I don't know what happened. They just seem to have vanished. But I can fiberglass in a nice one and then have it removable. So there's that. I did hear a little bird told me that those mud guards are actually in stock now. So that's a good thing. But I still don't trust the fact that they're going to stay in stock forever, because I was thinking the other day I'd love to get some scratch plates that go sort of in the door handle here. You know, now I know Rare Spares used to make them, because my first EJ, I I remember going into Rare Spares and buying them brand new. They don't exist anymore. And I'm pretty sure special badges, the ones that go in the mudguards, were being reproduced and are no longer being reproduced. I just can't seem to find any. Stereotypical. Just when I want to get something done, everything just goes out of stock and doesn't exist anymore. So I'm like, woo, waited too long. But that's one thing in life. You got to get this. You got to get your stuff done while you're able to, because time goes so fast. So don't wait forever to do something. Do it before you get too old, or do it before your chances run out, because a missed opportunity is one that never returns. So, enough wisdom. She's making good progress. Basically, I've got to clean off everything I've done 2 years ago, go over it again, and then do a bit of bog work and paint. Bog work and primer. So it's pretty much going to be like this when it goes to Bailey, and he's going to give it a block down and paint it for me, and it's going to look beautiful. Couple of days. Probably cost me a little bit of change, but I think it's going to look absolutely amazing. And then we can start tackling some of the other things, like all the stainless mouldings and the other panels and whatnot. So I just need to get this car done and out of my, not out of my life, but get it done. I'm sick of it being lingering. I've been trying to build an EJ since 2018, and I worked out the other day, in that period of time, I'd been collecting and buying and selling and collecting and buying and selling. I had something like 34 doors for EJ Holden over my time. I still have 9 left. I seem to just accumulate EJ parts. Not that I'm complaining, and I want more, but like, only 4 of those windows came from that car. The others have come from cars I pulled apart. Like, there's 2 sets of grill mouldings. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 front door window regs, and only 2 of those came from this car. So, and for some reason, that fell down. I have a whole bunch of the dashboard ends. Well, and an absolute mountain of front door hinges. So I don't know how that happened, but yes, it's nice to have multiples of things. There's, you know, multiple chromes, lots of handles. I did score an original front indicator with its grommet still attached. That's how nice and original that was. I've got new lenses, but I wanted a indicator without broken studs. And of course I bought all those headlight rings because I wanted the die-cast, and of course there was like 9 of them. I thought, no, I'll just buy them all. And I didn't need 14 hubcaps plus the 4 I already had, but you know, there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I know that 10, there's 10 reasonable ones. One there that's rusted through, it's totally bin material, and the others are like, it would fill a hole if you had nothing. So, just a few spares. Look how good these guards are. I'm not going to do the guard spear holes until after the thing's painted, because I may end up just urethaning the moulding on. Not sure yet, but I wanted to put the special badges in and didn't realise at the time that I need to get another one because the L's missing, or at least a little bit of it is. So, parts are everywhere, things are progressing, and that's my life in a nutshell. I've been really, really sick, and if you get this sickness, watch out, because it's a whopper. I had no sense of smell, no sense of taste, brain fog, fever, just chronic blocked ears and nose and everything. My sinuses, it felt like my head was going to explode. It was real bad. And of course a cough that wouldn't go away, and I've still got it. So, take care of yourselves, and I'll see you on the next one.